Hello, welcome back to the James podcast because it's my podcast, and today I have Lydia Lange with me today.
Hi.
And for the finale of my podcast, we're going to go over our top 5 picks of underrated artists. So, would you like to start off with your number 1?
Sure. So, for my first one, it's a band that I found back in 2020, I want to say. And their name is Greer. And the music that they create is, I don't know, there's something homey about them.
Mm-hmm.
The music that they make, it's just very soft, or it can be very emotional, with the guitar, everything. It's amazing. I love them. If they went on tour, I'd be there in a heartbeat, but they only create an album every 2 or 3 years.
Ugh.
So that sucks, but
yeah.
I love them.
Yeah, so my first pick is Alexander Savior. So, God bless, she is finally dropping new music. She dropped 2 singles recently. She dropped Unforgivable and The Mothership, and she has just announced her new album, Beneath the Lily Pad. I'm very excited for it. She has such a great sound to her, and she has such a beautiful voice. And I definitely think she is worth your listen. She has a pretty good range, but she has a similar sound to all of her music, and it's really good.
I added her to my notes, I think, whenever you told me last. But my next artist is Somber, who has definitely picked up on TikTok. And I think that's where I heard of Somber.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been listening to all of his music as of lately. And it's good to listen to for a rainy day. And we have a lot of those in April in Missouri, St. Louis.
Yes.
We definitely need a good chill artist to be able to listen to, and that is Somber.
Yes.
I have nothing bad to say about him. Every song is different, and he has his own vibe, but I want to say that every song is unique.
Yeah,
which is awesome.
And for my second pick, I have Wallace. So she recently released a new album called The Jester. And her sound is so good. She has a pretty good range. She has a kind of slower, depressing kind of music, like Look at Me. But then she kind of goes for that kind of pop rock, I would say, and Clown Like Me, for example. She has just a really great songs, and I really just love listening to her because of how she can kind of how her range is with her music.
Next on my list is Liana Leavas. She has a balance of Spanish and English in each of her songs, which I love. I absolutely love it. And I feel with Kali Uchis, I feel it's kind of like that, the way she goes back and forth. I remember finding out about her back in 2022. I was down in Phoenix, and yeah, I have been in love ever since. Paper Thin by her. I love it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna listen. I gotta listen to her. For my third pick, we have Pink Panthers, and let me just tell you, I am so mad that as a society that we did not make her famous after Boy's a Liar, and we made Ice Spice famous over her. That still makes me so mad because Pink Panthers has such great music. She dropped Heaven Knows, which is such a great album. It's kind of a techno. It's a very quick listen. And she has a lot of fun songs on there. She recently dropped Tonight, which I think is getting really popular right now. And that's, again, such a great song. And it kind of reminded me of, how great Pink Panthers really is. She's definitely, she's a really good artist. I love Pink Panthers. And, yeah, I definitely think she should have gotten her moment after Boys a Liar Part 2. I don't know why we didn't give her her moment and her flowers after that, but definitely I think now we should give her flowers to her where she deserves. And yeah.
Yeah, I remember listening to her a lot back whenever Boys a Liar came out, and then I just kind of stopped for a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, she's really good.
Yeah, I have her vinyl of Heaven Knows. Not to brag or anything, but
no, she's really good.
Yeah.
And then next on my list I have is David, and I went to a SZA concert back in October of 2023, And she brought out one of my favorite people. The person my car is named after. Sexy Red. Love her.
Your car is named Sexy Red? Oh, period.
Yup.
Is it red?
Yup.
Okay, thank goodness it's at least red.
It is.
Imagine it was like it was like blue and she called.
Because I like got my license back in like 2023. That's when Sexy Red started trending.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, if I'm playing her in my car all the time, why not just name my car after her?
Yeah.
But, anyway, back to the whole point. David was her opener, and I remember just being like so in love with his music in person, because I knew him from the song Romantic Homicide, Here With Me, but listening to him live in person gave me it gave me an appreciation for him as an artist, and I am so glad that I found him, because oh my gosh, I love it.
And for my next pick, I think if you've listened to my podcast before, this should come as no surprise. We have Pom Pom Squad. Just for those who do not know Pom Pom Squad, no, they do not just make cheerleader music. That is not our bell. But they are a indie rock grunge band. They have such a great sound to them. They have range also. They have kind of upbeat, kind of more rock songs like Spinnin' and Street Fighter. But my favorites are personally their slower songs. Like The Tower is so great. It gets introduced really well with Tarot Interlude, and kind of sets up this whole big metaphor that the whole song is kind of in reference to the Tower tarot card. And then some other great songs are Montauk and Doll songs. Again, those are really sad and really slow, but they're very powerful.
Next on my list is someone that a lot of people have heard over the past year, but I want to say that he was my top listened to artist of 2022, top listened song, and it is Dijo, and he blew up with End of Beginning on TikTok, like a lot of these artists, and I just want to say, I'm gatekeeping him for all the time, because he just released a new album about a week ago. Been on repeat ever since. I absolutely love his music to this day. I still love it. Even after it was being played everywhere. Didn't get sick of it. Did not get sick of it. He literally changed the way I listen to music, I want to say. One of the best artists I've ever heard. And I found him through the show Stranger Things, because he is the guy that plays Steve Harrington. I know. And you wouldn't have guessed, someone who plays, a jerk at first could make such good music.
Dane just saying, yeah, he's a jerk, but he makes good music,
yeah,
so it's okay.
Yeah, he becomes good.
Oh, okay.
Later on. But
okay, spoilers.
He was a jerk. I know.
I'm gonna pretend I actually want to watch this season.
You need to watch the show. Because then you can listen to DJ. Maybe he'll be in there.
Oh, T.
Right. I think that's all on my list.
Yeah, my final pick, we have FKA Twigs. She is definitely kind of gotten her moment right now with her new album, Eusexual. I think I've kind of talked about it before, but Eusexual is still my album of the year, even with all these new albums that are coming out. Eusexual was such a great single to start with, because it's so powerful, so emotional, so raw and unfiltered that I think it's just really unique. And also Childlike Things with Northwest. I think that feature is so fun.
That
and
was so funny.
Yes,
that was so funny.
It's so unexpected, but it's just so camp, and it's just the song is just very camp in itself. But also Capri Songs is such a good album too. Honda, Ride the Dragon, Poppy Bones, all of those songs are so good. I mean, Tears in the Club, I know that's that's a known song with The Weeknd, but I definitely think there's a lot of more songs on that album that are really good, that deserve a lot of attention. So yeah. And that is all the time that we have. As I said before, this is our finale, so there will be no more podcast from me going forward, unfortunately, because I am graduating.
Yay!
So thank you so much for listening. Make sure to re-listen to all of my old podcasts. Thank you so much. Bye.